Everybody, for today's video, we're going to be using a ball as our prop, and it's going to be a full body flow. Okay, so we're going to start by taking our ball that's slightly deflated, and we're going to stand tall, squeezing it. And with each squeeze, you're going to release, and exhale, you're going to squeeze the ball, and it's going to make you taller. So you're going to exhale and squeeze this ball and release, and squeeze and release, and squeeze and release. Let's do two more. You're going to squeeze this ball and release it, and squeeze and release. You're going to take the ball straight in front of your body, and you're going to have your feet hip width apart, and you're going to squat and pull it in. So you're going to bring the ball in front of you and exhale, squeeze in front, and we squeeze the ball as we squeeze our glutes when we stand tall. And 3, 4, 5, and 6. Stand tall. You're going to let your head fall forward and your shoulders are going to fall forward. You're going to take that ball, bring it onto the floor, and walk your hands forward with the ball. You're going to take your body weight and bring it forward, and then bring your body weight back towards your heels. So you're going to press your body into the ball and bring your body forward, and then bring your body weight back towards your heels, feeling the stretch. So you're reaching through, bring your body forward, try and balance, use your core, and bring everything back. 2 more. So you're reaching and drawing your hips forward and coming back under. 1 more. Bring that ball so it's right underneath your shoulders. Your hips are hopefully parallel to the mat. And exhale, draw everything back in. Rolling your spine up. And with grace, we're going to get down onto the mat. Wonderful. So you're going to be on your hands and knees. You're going to take this ball right underneath your shoulders, and you're going to round your spine like a cat. And then arch it, and cat, and cow, thinking of lifting your crown of the head towards the ceiling, pulling your tailbone underneath you, and 2 more just like this. Inhaling, and exhale. 1 more, really lifting that tailbone up towards the sky, and pulling it back under. Now you're going to take your hand and keep it right underneath one of your shoulders. You're going to take that hand and reach, and take the opposite hand and reach. So your core is really engaging. And switch. And switch. 1 more each side. Last one. Good. And you're going to lower your body down onto the mat with the ball right in front of your body. You're going to have your arms reaching out in front of you with your head down on the mat. You're going to rise your chest up as you press your hands into the ball. Lift your chest, shoulders are down, and press the ball away as you lower your torso back down. Again, you're going to lift your chest, shoulders draw down your spine, and lower everything back down. And again, exhaling, lifting through the crown of your head. Spine is long, arms are engaged, butt is squeezing, abs are tight, and lowering it down. 2 more, we're going to lift and lower. Last one, we're lifting and lowering. Great. From this position, you're going to take the ball, put it right between your legs, and you're going to squeeze it. You're going to be your elbows are right underneath your shoulders, and you're going to bring that ball and squeeze it and extend the legs straight out. So you're kicking and reaching, and heels are flexed and pointing. This is all about control. So it's not a floppy movement, but it's very specific and controlled, reaching through the toes with a point and kicking the butt with the heels, squeezing this ball the entire time. So it's a double kick and extend, double kick, and extend. One more. Reach, reach. Really nice. From here, we're going to lie onto our backs, sitting tall first, grabbing the ball, rolling the spine down, and taking the ball in between our knees. You're going to bring your legs up into tabletop, and you're going to tap the ball down and tap. So you're tapping your foot down and just letting the ball kind of rotate in between your thighs. Shoulders are wide. And exhale. So you're inhaling as you tap and exhaling as you lift. And exhale. And exhale. A couple more like this. And breathe. Really good work. Put your feet back down. Keep the ball right in between your knees. And you're going to tuck the pelvis under and roll your spine up into a bridge. Keep your shoulders heavy, butt is engaged, and melt everything back down. And release the tailbone on the bottom. So you're tucking the pelvis under, you're rolling it up. Then bring your arms over your head, melt the spine down, and bring your arms back to where they started. So your pelvis is drawing under, you're squeezing that ball, your shoulders are heavy, your arms are reaching up and over your head, you're letting your spine melt while this ball is still being squeezed, and your tailbone is releasing, and then your arms come back to where they started. So squeeze the ball, tuck the pelvis, roll everything up, your shoulders are heavy, your arms are coming over your head, you're rolling your spine down vertebrae by vertebrae, with the ball in between your legs and bringing your hands back to where they began. Let's do this 2 more times. So the pelvis draws under. You peel your spine up vertebrae by vertebrae. Your arms come over your head. You melt the spine back down and your arms come back to where they began. One more. Pelvis rolls up. Shoulders are heavy. Arms come up and melt the spine back down as your arms come back to where they began. Bring your feet off of the mat in a tabletop with this ball squeezed. You're going to let your hips shift to the left or to the right, and exhale, pull it back to the center, and then rotate to the other side. So you're exhaling and exhaling. And a couple of more. And exhale. One more each side. Great. You're going to keep this ball in between your calves. You're going to reach your legs out and bend it in. So your hands are behind your head. Exhale with the legs coming in. 3. Long neck. 4. 5. 6. We're only doing 7. And 7. Great. Keep your legs long, and you're going to rotate the ball and rotate. So the ball is sliding between your calves. It takes control. Try not to lose the ball and try and keep everything on the mat. So you want to keep your hips still, your neck long, and your upper body relaxed. Bend it in, lower it down. Put your feet on the mat. Extend your legs out. Flex your feet, arms overhead. Reach for the opposite side of the room and start to roll everything up. From here, you're going to sit tall. Then you're going to take your ball. You're going to have your feet hip width apart. You're going to hold it right in front of you. Put the ball on the mat with your feet hip width apart, and you're going to roll the ball forward, reaching through the fingers, and then rolling it back up, sitting up super tall. So you're reaching through your fingers and then stacking your spine up tall. When you get to the tall part, really press into that ball. So you're pressing the ball away and you're inhaling as you press the ball to sit tall. That rhymes. So you're reaching and then stacking everything back up. Awesome. Take this ball, put it on the outside of your right leg. Your left hand is going to put your hand on the ball. You're going to reach the ball away and look to the opposite hand and then stack your spine back up and go to the other side. So you're letting the ball slide away from you. And then you're stacking everything back up and coming center. So my ball is kind of deflating. I'm just going to blow it up a little bit more. There we go. You want your ball to have a good amount of air so that it can roll away. And then you reach, roll it back up and center, roll away and reach. Really keep your sit bones down on the mat as you reach for that opposite side. And keep your feet flexed. Really try and find that stretch and then stack your spine up and come to the other side. So you're rotating. Great. Now you're going to take your ball. You're going to place it right underneath your, right between your calves and your butt. You're going to sit up tall and you're going to roll it back. And then sit up tall. So this is rolling like a ball with the ball and sitting up tall. So this keeps everything engaged and in the right place. So as you roll it back, you stack up tall, find your balance, find your lift, and rock it back. Exhaling, lift. 3 more. We squeeze and we lift. And we squeeze and we lift. 1 more. Really nice. Ooh. Okay, so from here, you're going to take the ball. You're going to sit in a mermaid position like you would on the reformer. You're going to grab your ball and you're going to reach it to the side that the leg is bent in this direction. So you're going to reach your ball, find your stretch, sit up tall, and again, reaching. And lifting and reaching. Find the opposite corner of the room with your fingers that are pointing, so you're really reaching and getting an amazing stretch. Also, keep the hip of the arm that's reaching to the opposite side down. And if you can't keep it down, you can use the towel. That will help keep your hip down, or at least keep pressing your hip into that into the towel. So you're going to reach and up and reach. Really find the stretch, and as you roll back up, really press into the ball. It's a nice way to find extra resistance. Exhaling and reaching. 1 more. Awesome. So you're going to sit on your hands and knees. You're going to put the ball right between your thighs. You're going to sit up, kneeling. And from here, you're going to bring your arms straight in front of you. You're going to squeeze the ball and you're going to lean back and sit up tall. So this is a thigh stretch. So you're leaning and lifting. And if you want, you can bring your arms up and over. Remember to keep everything flat and squeezing. And again, 3 more. And 2 more. Ooh, I feel this. Last one. Really good. From here, take both legs. And you're going to bend it in and reach it out. So, this is very challenging since you're on a ball. It moves in all variations and directions. So you really want to keep yourself balanced and pull it in from the center. Keep your shoulders in line with your hips and pull it all in. 2 more just like this. One more. Good. From here, you're just going to grab your ball. Head is heavy. Walk forward and then start to stack your spine up. One vertebrae at a time. Place the ball right behind you. Open your chest by pressing into it. Feel that opening and release. Do that again. So if it's uncomfortable, you can keep your arms straight. It's all about just opening the chest and sitting up tall. So I like this because it opens up my pecs. Let's just do 2 more. Open and release. 1 more. Really nice. So I hope you enjoyed and you feel like you got a full body workout in a short period of time. Have a great day.